Hey there everybody, this is Shaggo and welcome back to more Sonic Forces. In the last episode I had a whale of a time trying to defeat Zavok and explain how his boss fight works. In this level we're going to end up getting into another boss fight, but first a Sonic stage. This one I know has another huge shortcut that cuts out literally like the end part and quick time event part of this level, because there is one. And this level reminds me a lot of is it Tropical? Not Tropical Resort. Trying to remember the. I'm pretty sure it's Tropical Resort, the first stage in Sonic Colors. But yeah, it reminds me of that. This reminds me of that place, like the aesthetic of it. I mean, it's. Well, it can be said that it's like more like a casino type level. We don't really see the casino part of it, at least until like classic Sonic's version of this level. Actually, I'll grab that while I'm here. But yeah, a lot of this level is just drifting through these half pipes here, and I think like one of these half pipes you can actually boost up and onto a out-of-bounds ledge, and then you can boost from there onto like literally to the end of the level. And yeah, there's nothing really much to say about this. You can actually homing attack those things and deal with them. Oh yeah, it skips this major part of the level, which is this giant snake here, which is a huge quick time event. Right, pretty much just catch up to the level. Like I said, you can glitch to the end of the level into this one. I mean, for a actual proper Sonic Team based game, it's not as broken as you might think. At least from my knowledge of everything. More stuff. I do like that chair backpack though, that looks adorable. But yeah, now we have to deal with Infinite, whomever he happens to be.
This wasn't part of my agenda, but I'm always happy to crush a hero. It keeps the rabble in line, shows them that there is no hope.
Does anyone but you believe your lies? Out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The little blue savior. But what's that I smell? You reek of fear. Glad to see I left an impression.
That's not fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite. In the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great! See, Infinite? Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power is none of your concern.
Sorry, but you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
You're insisting on futile.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sonic, you okay?
So yeah, those various noises that Infinite makes, aside from him speaking like a total edgelord, they might sound familiar, especially if you played Sonic Mania. Not really going to spoil it, but it should be quite familiar if you played, like I said, if you played Mania. You should know what you're in for. Also, try not to avoid hitting the red blocks, because it just ends in a bad day for all involved, as it changes the landscape into something very escalating towards hell. Also, we appear to be fighting on the very, very long snake. Oh, Frank, get over here! I want to bop you one. Yeah, basically you're just basically like catching up to Infinite, and then bopping him on the noggin, preferably by bursting if you can. Also, this level sort of like reminds me a lot of like levels you see in Lost World. But you have to about halfway, Infinite changes his tune, and you have to homing attack chain into him to get hit. Also, he changes the formation of his formations of his things. I believe this is going to be the last hit now anyway, because this is another homing attack chain, and that's it, he's done. Yeah, go be edgy somewhere else. And yeah, there are achievements. I have actually, from my previous recordings, actually got 2 of them. One of them was for basically completing the first level of the game, and the other one was for changing your Wishbone for the first time. But yeah, that's literally like the first achievement that we've actually seen. Oh, we get a new Wishbone, perfectly fitting for Blah. Also known as the Cube Wishbone.
Well, you've improved since the last time, but you will still lose. As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
And in case you don't know what the Cube Wishbone is, it's essentially a hammer, which is why I said it would be fitting for Blarney here. So I'll just put that on you for now. We'll try that one later. And the thing I actually wanted to do, and I said I was going to do off screen, I'm actually going to do right now. And it's to give you this. I like this one. I think there's another one that you can get later. But no, Paul Blarney looks like she's taking part in the turf war and lost badly. Nevertheless, we're still going to go with it. Now that we're still using Blarney, I mean, we've not even seen Classic Sonic for a while, so Yeah, let's see what Classic Sonic's doing now. But the thing is, Tails, there's still like 2 Sonics still running about now. Well, not that you necessarily know. But yeah, welcome to Green Hill. Not be any more unimaginative, especially at the start of this level. I mean, like, seriously. Just like the start of Green Hill. Beams. Oh yeah, drop dash is super good for the most part. Like I say, it's not as good as it is in like Sonic Mania. It's like you lose your momentum from your drop dash really easily, and also drop dashing in poor places like that, which pretty much gets you killed twice. Isn't this spring here now? Just have to go through here. Those the invincibility box there, not that I necessarily need it. Also, I did want to go the top route, but can't have nice things. Also, in this particular universe, the Green Hill is also part Dazzle. Oh, is that a shield I see? That is a shield I see. 1 free hit. I'll take 1 free hit. I'll also take that if I can get to it. But I can't. So times are to be had by all. And that's flow. Dying only to my own stupidity. Again, more avatar based stuff. Most of it I'm actually not going to use. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, we're actually going to get 2 bosses in a row now. Also, another mechanic is actually showing up, the SOS. Basically, you can replay if an SOS happens. You can replay that level, and basically you get extra stuff if you win it by not dying. There's 3 types of them, and they only show up in Modern Sonic and Avatar. They show up in Modern Sonic, Avatar, and the mixed levels. And I believe there's 3 different colours of them. The blue one. I think the blue ones, yeah, blue ones are essentially Modern Sonic only. Well, you're basically using them solo. And in green ones, you're using the avatar as a rental avatar, and in the red ones, you're pretty much forced to use a rental avatar. But yeah, I also explained the Super Sonic DLC there. We finally managed to be able to use them. Not that I'm going to, because it's not very useful. I mean, in this entire game so far, there was like no mention of the Chaos Emeralds whatsoever. And there's still, like, in this game, it's just like, I mean, even now, I think we're about just over halfway through the game now, amazingly. And no mention of the Chaos Emeralds, and I don't think there is actually going to be any mention of the Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, let's go defeat Eggman, shall we?
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need for concern.
You let the hedgehog live? That is a great source of concern!
For you, perhaps. He has beaten you for decades, yet I defeated him in our first encounter.
Phantom Ruby prototypes? And Sonic is alive?
What is it?
Nothing. We move forward with the plan.
Of course! When it's complete, the resistance will be erased. The world will be nothing but ashes, from which a glorious Eggman Empire will rise.
And the resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
What? You! I don't have time for this.
Unfortunately, when you're going to have to make time for Classic Sonic, because he's going to fight you otherwise. And while in an act of ultimate cliche, we're starting off with Checker Wrecker. Which, well, you do it the same as you have done, and the only real difference is that it's a buzzsaw rather than an actual wrecking ball. Unfortunately, Phase 2 is a little different. Say hi to the Egg Dragoon Classic Sonic. Thing is, the Egg Dragoon is actually really simple. You can actually hide in the extreme left and right side of the corridors, and your main objective here is to spin dash into him, and or wait till things drops at you, and wait for the ones that you can actually knock back into him, and yeah, that's basically how you do damage to him. Now I'm going to have to avoid the Vulcan cannon though. Oh yeah, the vast majority of your attacks aside from that, you can actually just avoid by staying in the extreme left and right corner. It's like only the machine gun you actually have to deal with otherwise. Come on, Egg Dragoon, your time is up, like, literally. You just literally no challenge at all for like, Classic Sonic, and yet every time I've had to face Egg Dragoon otherwise, it's a problem. He's like he just has some form of decay, and it's just like at this point he's just like no. He's just like stooped down to like the lowest of the low. And we get the Asteroid Wishbone as well, which probably one of my least favourite of the Wishbones. And I kind of want to play with the Cube Wishbone for a while. Especially since I think it's useful for the next two Avatar-based stages anyway.
Look at you, fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know what they say, the anticipation of the end is worse than the end itself. Maybe not in this case, though.
You know, I always thought what they said was the more the merrier, Eggman. Even you know that. Oh yeah, more SOS missions, and yeah, another Avatar mission. Actually, it's not the Avatar mission I was thinking of. I think it's later on, where I kind of like using the cube. Anyway, let's go do this, and I think we'll call it a day after this video. Oh, don't worry, Blan and her mighty hammer are here. Will do, Knucklehead. So as I mentioned, cube we spawn here is just basically a giant hammer, which basically turns them into cubes, freezes them in place, and I get hit. I guess what they say is true, you talk shit, you get hit. But you actually get rings for the bopping those? Yeah, you do. So yeah, you get rings out of you basically freeze enemies in the tracks, and you get rings for it, which is nice. It does make it slow going, since how you actually having to deal with this. How rude, you three. Get hammered. That's an Astro Blast Bomb, which we don't have access to. The Astro Blast Bomb, well, I'll probably show it off in a bit. But, essentially, it gives you like 5 little followers that will home in on anything that you fire at them. And I believe the Wisp Arrow is basically, I think it's invulnerability for a little while. Speaking of Wisp Bombs, I actually don't know, I actually can't remember off the top of my head what the Cube Wisp Bomb does. When you get its thing, but I guess we're going to find out. Alright, it creates blocks. Oh, it's kind of obvious that I remember. Yeah, that's what Cube did in Thingamaboozle. What it did in Colours. Do like how this time the actual cube rings that you actually get from this actually do give you rings. I believe when you had Cube Wisp Bomb before, and you managed to grab one of the cube rings, you actually don't actually get the ring for it, but looks like you do here, which is nice. I don't actually remember how many rings it is you get. It's like a small number. Yeah, it's actually right. It's interesting to say the least. Oh hey, my multiplier ran out. Sad times. But hey, that means I've literally been playing like longer than half an hour and it's like nothing bad has happened yet. Touch wood that it still doesn't continue to have nothing bad happen. Not that I mind because I'm actually finishing the video here anyway. Oh, look at that t-shirt that we unlocked. Very trippy. Still gonna keep the Sonic t-shirt because memes. Vector, you're not even any sort of good. But anyway, we have a classic Sonic stage next, and we're going to be doing that next time. So, yeah, take care, and I will see you then. Ciao.
Together we can show the world what we